Okay. Now, it's been a long day, so I'm going to try and wrap this up. Now, an underlying truth which we hope that this conference has raised our awareness and courage is to have the moral personal leadership. Now it's personal, not just tell other people to do, but our own moral personal leadership, not to deny or look away. Okay? Is that everyone is a child of God and all have equal dignity and all truly deserve the opportunities and support for their holistic development and growth in our society. We hope, certainly, that you have been moved by the Holy Spirit and the speakers and the dialogues today to take up the call to bring God's love to others, and in caring for them, we care and work for the total integral development of the individual and of the total integral development of the community. Now, what is your personal takeaway from today's conference? What are you called to do as a Catholic or as a Christian? And how is social mission a part of your faith response? Now, what is the one thing or one step that you are compelled to act on after you leave this conference? This is always the toughest part. You come to the conference, I'm sure you've met a lot of friends. I know we lost quite a lot of people who had to go. But can I just ask you for everybody's indulgence, so that at least for those of you all who have stayed all the way to this stage, when you go home tonight and you write your journal, you won't say, okay, like the food, okay, not bad. The speakers, okay, not bad. Okay, but what does it mean for me? So can I just invite you to, think for a minute? The challenge that has been given before us, all right? Don't ask about what the government got to do, what the WHO got to do, or what Caritas got to do. Ask, what are you going to do yourself, all right? And it would be good if you can just, share that with your neighbor. No need to be in detail, so that at least from our own personal moral leadership of having spent the day here at the Social Mission Conference, it would be worth our while. So please indulge me, okay? I'll give you 1-2 minutes. Think about it and share with your neighbor. Okay, I trust. I guess from this morning till now, we did talk about trust being important. All right, so I trust that, you all have all shared something with each other, and that this day is not going to leave empty, not just head knowledge. Hopefully you are filled with the Spirit to want to do something. And you have also heard a lot from Jin just now. So, but very quickly, just to share with you again, if you do not know what to do, well, come to Caritas. All right, this is the house, that we are trying to build the kingdom of God in Singapore. All right, so Caritas Singapore, as by now you should know, is the social services arm of the Catholic Church. Hopefully you have had a chance to actually take a look at all of the beautiful panels that is outside in the foyer, and have a little bit of an idea of what the various 25 member organizations and soon to be 27 organizations that are impacting over 50,000 clients in Singapore, regardless of race, religion, or nationality. And you've heard Jin share just now about the Agape Village, a project of Caritas Singapore, where our Caritas organizations are delivering integrated services in a one-stop service hub. So we hope to engage all Catholics and like-minded individuals and companies who care for our community to join Caritas in our work to promote and support integral human development. Now, there was a question just now, thank you very much, activity. St. Anne's. Okay, was that the one I got scolding from? Okay, no, not that one. All right, no, but it is true. Go out to your parishes and please spread the word. All right, so the best way of communication, because just now you talk about integrated communications, right? Integrated publicity. So can I count on integrated publicity? Everybody in this room, go back and tell your parish councils, tell your parishioners back in your parishes what this is all about. And the important thing is that, like Archbishop and Cardinal has told us in the morning, this is our vocation as a Catholic. Don't necessarily to be a member of Caritas to have this vocation. All right, so do I hear a big yes that you all are going to be part of this integrated publicity? Yes! Okay, give a round of applause to show your yes. So a set of strategic priorities have been set out to steer our social mission, and just as this gentleman just now said, one of the key priorities is in fact living Christ in our parishes. So, you already knew what we put down as a priority, that we want to reach out to the parishes and, frankly speaking, bring this awareness of our mission and our vocation in the charity, in living love and in truth in the community as a Catholic to our parishes. Okay, now, so these are all the 25 organizations, and these organizations cover everything from helping people in need of financial assistance, residential care for seniors and children, counseling, legal advice, medical and dental treatment, palliative care, student care, skills training, or simply befriending. Now, to keep the flame ignited in our hearts today from this conference, attending a conference like this is like going up to the mountain for a retreat. How you all feel retreats are, right? Wow! When the retreat is just finished, we are high. All right, so now is how to make sure that that high carries on. All right, so the Social Mission Conference Committee have planned many post-conference activities and volunteering experiences for you, and we hope that many of you will sign up for one or more of these opportunities, and surely this will be a homework for you as part of the integrated publicity. Deal? Alright, it's not only one page. There are many pages of these post-conferences, but I just want to highlight a few. One is tomorrow, Father Joseph Loftus, together with the St. Vincent de Paul Society, will be having a half-a-day session at Agape Village. Father Loftus, may I know where you are? Oh, he went to change into his cassock, okay? Alright, but I've known Father Loftus for many years in China, and he's a Vincentian, and so I wish the Vincentians who will be attending the session tomorrow, a very successful, spirit-filled renewal session. I know we wrote here, sorry, we have reached full capacity, registration is closed, but I would almost say, don't worry about registration is closed. Or if your spirit says must go, just go. All right. And another one that I want to just highlight very quickly is that Father Chris So, who is also on the Caritas board, will be running a 3-part formation series on the concept of integral human development. And for the Leaders' Council, that is all the chairman and the board and the EDs of our Caritas member organizations who attended the retreat, whereby Father Chris So was our retreat master on this same topic. I will tell you, if you can make the time, don't miss it. So I will highly promote that. Every page is promoted, but I will just share with you a few that I have personally experienced. All right, and then on 15th of September, there is going to be a session by Mumray Oaks Faith and Light Community in collaboration with Cana, and this is all part of the annual, film festival with a lenses of a Christian and a Catholic view. All right, and again, I will highly encourage, because every year I will try and catch at least one of them, and it's always very, very helpful and insightful. All right, and then we have Morning Star Community Services running in August, the Common Sense Parenting Program. And you can see all the different dates that is out there. So many of y'all, I saw the session just now, many of y'all were in this room listening to the sharing, and I think, based on what this morning you heard from preliminary research data, all right, youth at risk and the young people do need our attention. So, please do go and find out more. All right, continuing with Family Life, we have a forum on 27th September, as well as, couple builder in November, and then a 2-part formation series, by Father David Garcia. Again, Father David Garcia's retreats and formation sessions are, I would say, A++. You all saw him in action just now. So again, mark it in your calendar. I believe all these are in the brochure and handout, right, my friends? Yeah. Okay, great. All right, and then last but not least, you heard Cardinal Tuxen mention the 4 verbs that the Pope himself is very focused on, especially when he is focusing on the migrants and the refugees. Okay, like at this hour, do I dare to test you? Do you all remember the 4 words? 4 words. First word? Welcome. Okay, ACMI people cannot answer. Second word? Protect. Thanks, Jane. Third word? Promote. Okay. Fourth word? Integrate. Okay. Alright, obviously that one is ACMI one. Cheat a little bit. Alright. So please, So please do attend the session, and it is jointly organized by ACMI as well as who else is it? I think all those who are related with caring for sharing the journey with migrants and refugees. Okay, so speaking of sharing the journey, we have come a long day. So finally, it is with a grateful heart that I thank everyone involved in making this conference so meaningful, most of all yourselves. And I would like you once again to join me to give a round of applause to Jeremy and the entire team and everyone involved, and to all of you as fantastic participants. Now, this picture is Share the Journey. So as we leave, this Share the Journey, as I mentioned this morning, is the Caritas Internationalist campaign. All right, and we hope that each one of us will in fact go share the journey, one with each other, and all as equals. All right, so till the next conference in 2020, I close with this quote from the Jesuit priest and author Henri Nouwen: "Go and live among the poor in spirit, and they will heal you." And if you all recall reading The Joy of the Gospel by Pope Francis, he says that we have to go with the sheep. We got to go smell the sheep. And we got to go take on the smell of the sheep. So how to take on the smell of the sheep is only when you are in there, not in the sheep, but in there where the sheep are. So go, and live among the poor in spirit, and they will heal you. And for me, I think that is very real, right? Because this morning, as I listened to the report on the rental flats, what's the new word? Social residence, is it? Social housing, right? Yeah. And you remember the top 49% the reported problems is, the smell. All right. So Tony, where's my husband? We shall have to go smell the rental flats, and perhaps we will take on a very different view of what is my role in terms of doing my little part to try and create an environment for integral human development. And so with that, shalom and God bless, and see you all in 2020.